I have like a million test subjects, but like the people who actually stuck to it have like actively done well. You know what I mean? This is for everybody who's watching. You are going to open R5 Reloaded Aim Trainer. You're going to go to Create. You're going to don't do this. You're going to go straight to Create. Select Playlist, Aim Trainer, Visibility Offline. That's it. Because the map auto defaults to Kings Canyon. You don't need to do that. So again, just create, aim trainer, select visibility offline. So first things first, we're going to skip this. We're going to go to settings, change weapon. So SMGs, right click, fully stacked R99. And then you go to secondary and hit scan weapon auto. Why do you do this? Because when you go into the scenario, you have a free black dot. See that? That little black dot, because that's your secondary. So this doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. Slow is how we're going to measure everything. Spawn distance 4. Invincible targets, always on. Auto reload on hit, always on. Here, skip all of that. We're going to go to 120 minutes. Our measurement is going to be 300 seconds. It's 5 minutes, but just for your own sanity, we're going to start at 120 and then work our way up to 5 minutes. Do you have pen and paper available?
I have notes on my computer.
Yeah, do
I
that.
write it, I type
So
it. Yeah.
you're going to open Strafing Dummy, and you're only going to be shooting the R99 with only your right stick. This is Xander. Xander was under Koifel. He was at 46% 2 months ago. He is now at 51%. Do you understand that the difference between Koifel and, let's say, Riley is 4% consistently? That's fucking huge. And then you compare that 4% to Xander, that is insane. And look at the win rate, okay? Of course,
Yeah.
he has less time played, but he has actively increased his accuracy. This is how you do it. So first, you're going to do this. This is at a distance of 4. You're going to get to 77% at 5 minutes on this. That's your goal.
77%.
77% accuracy. Most likely you will hit 55 or 58% accuracy. Do you want to do that right now? Can you screen share to me yours?
Yeah. I'm screen sharing. You ready?
Yep, just shoot. Only right stick. Also, like when you're doing this, you really have to focus on your thumb tension. Like, I don't know why people have terrible tension management on their thumb. Like, they'll play 10 minutes of 1v1s and they're like, oh, my thumb hurts. It's like, why are you pressing so hard on your stick? One, it's bad for your stick. You know, it fucks up your stick drift. And then it also just fucks up your hand. Like, you can aim really well by feathering the right stick. So basically, the whole point of this is just find out what your percentage is and then increase it by 10%. That's it.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to do it with hipfire now. So switch to your secondary, restart. So you're at 61%, and just do that. This is training your reactivity, but it's not training your smoothness. We have one for smoothness as well. And then you can do this at distances of 2. Like, pretty much just self-assess and see what your weaknesses are. Have fun with it, and then expand. Like, if you suck at close range, get better at it, you know?
Okay. I think I'm better at close range than I am at further ranges. So like,
Yeah,
if I was closer, I would hit it at like 0.80s.
yeah,
Like
every
anything a
controller
little bit closer.
player has
Yeah.
that difficulty. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I would think so.
I actually created the tree challenge specifically to help out controllers with their long distance aiming. Okay, cool. So mark your percentages down today, and then mark them down 3 weeks later or 4 weeks later. You know, you should measure yourself every like month.
Menu.
Okay, so that's standard. Like that's kind of just standard distance. Get that to 77%. Okay, so we're gonna turn around the tree challenge. You just stand here. That's it. You just stand here. That's it. Then you shoot. Only right stick. Okay?
Okay.
The reason why you do this versus like aim labs or something like that is because you don't get to practice with aim assist. Practicing with aim assist is completely different than practicing without aim assist. And like sometimes you have to fight against the aim assist, sometimes you have to work with it. You can't do that in the aim labs. You can't work on these micro movements. And then once you get to, let's say, 62%, you want to go back here. Go back here, see? Just go farther and farther away.
Okay.
Also, just as a quick thing, you can do this. You can do it with Hipfire as well, the hit scan, right? And you can do it with Wingman or G7 or Lombo. You see what I mean? So
Yeah.
if you suck at that, okay, so that's one. So we have two distances. Well, we have three technically. You have the 4 distance, you have the 2 close distance. You want to get this to maybe like, I don't know, 89 or 90% at this distance, right? And then here, you want to get this to maybe at least 60% here, and then just get it higher and higher. So those are the three main ones. And that's for practicing reactivity and also long range micro corrections. For verticality, you want to do popcorn targets. I think Xtrick has like 80% on this. This one you don't stand still, you just move around and you chase these. That one's pretty straightforward. And I recommend doing this both with R99 and HitScan and doing this with the Wingman. Okay. Okay, as a quick thing, if these are too easy and you find yourself not improving quickly enough, increase the speed. The measurement is on slow, but increase it to fast. Okay? So we're gonna go
Okay, I
back to
could do
strafing
that.
dummy and just do this. Okay? You probably want to get, I think, 50% on this. And once you get 50% on this, go to demon speed.
As well.
Yeah, that's without moving, just right stick. But also make sure to throw in strafes as well, you know? This is actually a great way to practice strafes, is by doing this, is by, you know that Koifel where he's counter strafing the whole time,
Yeah,
right?
that's I'm insane at that now because of what I did. Like what you said about the tweet about like, yeah, the counter
Yeah.
strafing, and you make people miss so much, and it's insane.
Yeah, counter strafing is really good for roller, and if you want to practice mirror strafes, you can do that too. You can practice both. This is a great way to practice strafes and be like really purposeful about it. And then you might be able to see like, oh, I'm more accurate on counter strafes than I am mirror strafing, which shows that I suck at mirror strafing. I need to get better at mirror strafing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you have any questions for me?
Well, that's about it.
Yeah, I would do this like instead of doing 1v1s, I'm the R5 reloaded 1v1 guy. I fucking love it when people are filling up those servers, but I would much rather if you want to improve, one, you can develop bad habits from R5 1v1s, and you're not actually practicing technique, you're just practicing for the kill. So if you really want to improve on roller and like really push the limits of what roller could be, I would highly recommend doing this over doing 1v1s for an hour. You know, do this for like an hour or two every day.